breaking news from the edges of our solar system. A mysterious object, 3I Atlas, has made headlines after a series of unprecedented discoveries. What scientists thought they knew about comets is now being thrown into doubt. This object, travelling through our solar system, has defied the laws of physics in ways that are still being processed. The data is so strange, so extraordinary, that it has raised questions we never thought we'd ask about the cosmos. On October 29th, 2025, 3I Atlas reached perihelion, the closest point to the Sun in its journey through the solar system. But what happened next is truly mind-boggling. Instead of fading away like most comets, this object brightened by a factor of 5, but that wasn't all. It changed colour, shifted from the typical icy white to a striking blue, bluer than the Sun itself. That's not all. Instead of the expected dusty tail of a comet, 3I Atlas presented us with 7 distinct jets, all emanating from a fuzzy core. No debris, no tail, just a mysterious object emitting energy like nothing we've seen before. As scientists at NASA, Harvard University, and observatories across the world scrambled to make sense of it, one man, Dr. Avi Loeb, publicly stated something that sent shockwaves through the scientific community. It manoeuvred. A comet, manoeuvring like a spacecraft. Impossible. Or is it? We've never seen anything like this before. If it isn't a natural comet, then we have to start asking, is it something else? A technological probe, perhaps? A sign that we're not alone? The implications of Loeb's statement were so far-reaching that even Congress got involved. US Representative Anna Paulina Luna pushed for transparency, demanding that high-resolution images of 3I Atlas be declassified to the public. But for now, NASA's Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter has yet to release those crucial images. At perihelion, 3I Atlas was just 203 million kilometres from the Sun. That's within the inner edge of the solar system. With temperatures soaring to over 1,000 degrees, most comets would disintegrate, but not 3I Atlas. It somehow survived the extreme heat and accelerated beyond any natural explanation. The data shows that 3I Atlas is currently travelling at speeds of over 150 kilometres per second, 3 times faster than the fastest rockets humanity has ever created. Yet, it's losing mass at an extraordinary rate, equivalent to ejecting 5 billion tonnes of mass, a feat that, under normal conditions, would be impossible without some form of internal propulsion. The Virtual Telescope project in Italy has provided live updates, showing that the object remains a mystery, no matter how many times it's observed. This week, its trajectory brought it within the same plane as the rest of the planets, perfectly aligned with the ecliptic plane. No comet has ever done that. The questions continue to mount, but so do the strange observations. For more than a century, astronomers have mapped the movements of comets, asteroids, and interstellar objects, all based on known principles of physics and chemistry. We thought we understood how these objects behave when they approach the Sun, but 3I Atlas is rewriting the rulebook. For decades, I've been part of the scientific community studying these objects. I thought I'd seen everything the universe could throw at us. But then just days ago, we learned that 3I Atlas isn't just a comet. It isn't even close to a comet. With its shape, its jets, its blue hue, this object doesn't match anything in our current catalogue of cosmic phenomena. Some scientists suspect it's a comet, just one acting very strangely. Others argue that it's something far more exotic, a probe, a fragment of an artificial object, or even a metallic asteroid created far beyond the Sun's reach. We know that 3I Atlas is rich in nickel, with a low iron-to-nickel ratio. That points to something very different from the icy, dust-filled comets that we've studied before. The temperature is also surprisingly cool, around 4,800 Kelvin, colder than the Sun but still radiating more energy than we would expect. Let's take a step back. On November 6, 2025, just a week after 3I Atlas passed perihelion, a shocking event occurred. Multiple observatories reported that the object had brightened 5 times its normal brightness and shifted to an anomalous blue colour. This wasn't just a trick of the light, it was a fundamental change in the object's behaviour. At first, the shift was subtle, but as more data came in, the evidence became undeniable. 3I Atlas was now emitting a blue light, far bluer than the Sun's spectrum. Comets typically emit a reddish light as their ice evaporates, but this was something new, something unnatural. Such a colour shift has never been observed in a natural comet. The blue hue suggests something is happening deep inside the object. Could it be a chemical reaction or some internal propulsion system? Or is this a sign of something far stranger? Scientists across the world are debating the cause of this anomaly. Some argue that it's simply the comet's ice evaporating in a way that we've never seen before, caused by extreme solar radiation. Others are less convinced. Dr. Loeb, for instance, has pointed out that no natural process could explain the maneuvering. What we are seeing is unlike anything we've encountered. The way this object is behaving is far outside the realm of natural phenomena. It could very well be that we are witnessing something artificial, something that doesn't fit into the current understanding of what comets or even asteroids are. These statements are bold and they have raised even more questions. Could 3I Atlas be something entirely different, an interstellar probe? If it's not a comet, what is it? And if it's something artificial, then who or what sent it? As we approach December 19th, 2025, when 3I Atlas will make its closest pass to Earth, we'll be ready. Telescopes across the world will be focused on the object, trying to capture every piece of data. But for now, the questions continue to pile up. November 6th to 9th, 2025, a turning point. As 3I Atlas continued its journey through the solar system, multiple observatories, including NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory and the Galileo project in Las Vegas, began noticing a strange series of pulses emanating from the object. These weren't just ordinary changes in brightness. These were pulses, bursts of energy, shooting out in every direction, like a signal being broadcast across the universe. What was causing it? Was this some sort of internal process or something else entirely? TAR gathered from the Virtual Telescope project in Italy confirmed that the pulses were not random. They were structured. Something was actively controlling the emission of this energy, something that shouldn't have been there in the first place. When I say that 3I Atlas maneuvered, I'm not speaking metaphorically. The object did something that defies the laws of physics. This is not how natural bodies behave. The energy pulses we're seeing suggest something inside the object is controlling its movement, something intelligent. The trajectory of 3I Atlas has been equally puzzling. As it moved toward the sun, the object's speed increased, 3 times faster than the fastest human-made rockets. But what's truly baffling is the acceleration. Scientists are still trying to figure out how it's possible for a body like 3I Atlas to speed up without any visible external force acting upon it. According to the laws of physics, 3I Atlas should have slowed down as it passed through the sun's intense gravity, but instead it sped up. This kind of acceleration can only be caused by one of two things, either an immense gravitational force or a non-gravitational force, something internal, pushing it forward. Comets typically release a visible tail as they approach the sun, created by gas and dust vaporizing under the intense heat. But 3I Atlas has no tail. Instead, it has 7 jets, like nothing we've seen before. These jets are ejecting material, but there's no visible sign of ice or dust. What's coming out of it? And why doesn't it follow the typical cometary behavior? We've been tracking 3I Atlas closely, and the lack of a tail is one of the most peculiar aspects. If this were a typical comet, we'd expect to see a large trail of debris following it, yet there's nothing. Just the jets. It's as if it's shedding its mass in a controlled, deliberate manner. It doesn't fit the cometary model. Given the strange acceleration and unusual behaviour of 3I Atlas, theories abound. Some scientists still argue that it could be a comet, one with unusual properties. Perhaps it's a new kind of icy body, unlike anything we've observed before, but others are leaning towards something more extraordinary. Could 3I Atlas be a probe, a sentient object, or even a fragment of an artificial structure, purposefully navigating through our solar system? As strange as it sounds, this theory is gaining traction. With its blue glow, its perfect alignment with the ecliptic plane, and its speed, some experts are starting to think this might be something engineered. At this point, we must ask, what else could explain the precise movements, the lack of a tail, the internal propulsion, and the strange pulses? These are the signs of something that was designed. A comet doesn't do this. A natural body doesn't operate like this. This could be an artifact of some sort, an artificial object sent on a mission. The idea of an artificial object is a dramatic shift in our thinking, but it fits the data. It's not just the way it's moving, it's also the fact that 3I Atlas is behaving like an object with purpose, with a mission. Could we be witnessing the first sign of extraterrestrial technology? And there's another fascinating twist. 3i Atlas's location has drawn the attention of those who study the WOW signal, an unexplained radio signal detected in 1977 that some believe might have originated from extraterrestrial intelligence. 3i Atlas is within just 9 degrees of the origin of that signal. Could 3i Atlas be connected to this mysterious signal? A possible link between an anomalous object and a decades-old mystery? As unlikely as it may seem, the proximity of 3i Atlas to the WOW signal's origin is too remarkable to ignore. The fact that 3i Atlas is near the same location as the WOW signal is not a coincidence. We need to investigate this further. It might be a clue that we've been searching for, an actual signal, a sign that we are not alone in the universe. As 3i Atlas makes its closest approach to Earth on December 19, 2025, we are poised for the most crucial phase of this investigation. High-resolution imaging, including optical and radar scans, will give us our best look at the object yet. Will it fragment? Will it continue to emit new jets? Or will it reveal its true nature? The next few weeks will be crucial in unravelling the mystery of 3i Atlas. With new data coming in from observatories around the world, we may finally get the answers we've been searching for. Or perhaps we'll be left with even more questions. Scientists are eagerly awaiting what's next. As the object draws closer, they're expecting to learn much more about its composition, its behaviour, and its origins. As we approach December 19, 2025, the final countdown to 3i Atlas's closest pass to Earth, the tension in the scientific community is palpable. This is the moment when we'll get our clearest view of the object. High-resolution imaging from telescopes around the world will finally give us the detailed data we've been waiting for. Will it fragment into smaller bodies? Will it continue to emit strange jets? Or will we see something even more mind-blowing? At just 203 million kilometres from the Sun at its perihelion, and now nearing its closest approach to Earth, 3i Atlas is a key focus for observatories across the globe. Every telescope, every radar system will be trained on this enigmatic object. The upcoming days could hold the key to understanding whether we're dealing with a natural phenomenon or something truly alien. Experts at institutions like NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, the Virtual Telescope Project, and Harvard University's Galileo project have all been meticulously monitoring 3i Atlas. Their goal is to gather data so precise that every possible angle can be analysed. But there's still one burning question. Will we finally uncover its true nature? The truth is, we don't know what's waiting for us. The possibilities range from the ordinary to the extraordinary. On one end of the spectrum, we have the potential for a natural comet, albeit a highly unusual one. But on the other, we could be looking at something far more unsettling. Could 3i Atlas be a comet that's simply behaving differently due to extreme solar radiation? It's possible, though no known comet has ever shown the same behaviour. Or could it be an interstellar asteroid, hurtling through space at a speed far exceeding that of natural bodies? The composition, rich in nickel with low iron content, suggests something more metallic, something that could have formed in an entirely different environment. We've observed that 3i Atlas is rich in nickel, far more than a typical comet. This hints at a metallic object rather than the icy bodies we associate with comets. It could be an asteroid or fragment of something larger. But what's truly striking is its behaviour, its propulsion, its jets, the speed. All of this points to something artificial. Could it be a probe, a remnant of an ancient civilization, or even something from an extraterrestrial intelligence? The evidence is mounting, and the speculation is growing. Some scientists, including Loeb, suggest that 3i Atlas could be more than just an object from another star system. It could be a piece of technology sent with a purpose. And there's one more twist. The location of 3i Atlas puts it disturbingly close to the origin of the WOW signal, an unexplained radio signal detected by SETI in 1977. Could there be a connection between the signal and 3i Atlas? The idea is as thrilling as it is mind-boggling. Could we be looking at a probe sent by a civilization? Or at least a sign that we are not alone? As we approach December 19th, the countdown to discovery is accelerating. Telescopes from observatories in Hawaii, Chile, and around the world will have their eyes locked on 3i Atlas. The instruments are ready, the questions are poised, and the scientific community is bracing for a breakthrough, or perhaps a confirmation of something entirely unexpected. The Hubble Space Telescope, along with the James Webb Space Telescope, will have an unparalleled vantage point. These instruments will capture more details than ever before, allowing scientists to perform spectral analysis of the jets, measure the object's composition, and even pinpoint its exact trajectory. But will this data reveal something familiar, or will it confirm the impossible? Many of the world's leading scientists, including Dr. Loeb, have indicated that this is a critical moment in the search for extraterrestrial life. For decades, we've studied the sky, searching for signs of intelligence beyond our planet. Could 3i Atlas be the signal we've been waiting for? As we draw closer to December 19th, fringe theories continue to swirl around 3i Atlas. Some suggest that it might not just be a comet or probe. What if it's a technological artifact, a piece of advanced alien machinery? Could we be witnessing the remnants of an ancient alien civilization? The theory goes like this. What if 3i Atlas is a relic of an alien species, sent on a journey through the cosmos to study our solar system, or perhaps to make contact? The strange propulsion and energy signatures, the perfect trajectory, and the lack of a tail all suggest an artificial origin. Could we be seeing the first confirmed sign of extraterrestrial intelligence? If 3i Atlas is a probe, it raises profound questions. If we've been looking at the wrong kind of evidence for alien life, what else might be out there? What technologies might we be missing? The possibility of extraterrestrial technology raises the stakes of this investigation to unimaginable heights. But of course, that's only one interpretation. As scientists continue to debate, we're left with more questions than answers. Could 3i Atlas be a sign of something beyond our understanding? Or is it just an anomaly waiting to be explained? As December 19th approaches, the mystery of 3i Atlas only deepens. Will it fragment upon close approach? Or will it continue to reveal new anomalies? Will it release more jets, or will its behaviour evolve into something even more strange? And, perhaps most intriguingly, will the data we gather finally reveal what's truly driving this object? Telescopes and observatories are ready, but there's still so much we don't know. One thing is certain: the answers lie in the next few weeks. As we get closer, the universe will reveal its secrets that could change our understanding of space, of life, and of our place in the cosmos. The truth is out there, and we're getting closer to discovering it. As we approach the closest point to Earth, the next few days will be a turning point in the search for answers. Could 3i Atlas be a technological artifact, an alien probe, or just a natural anomaly we've yet to understand? Only time will tell. Join us as we continue to follow this story. The countdown is on, and the answers are just beyond the horizon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates as this incredible mystery unfolds. And leave a comment below. What do you think we'll discover next? Will it survive or will it fragment? What is 3i Atlas really? As we stand on the precipice of discovery, December 19th, 2025 marks the most crucial moment in the investigation of 3i Atlas. In just a few days, this object will make its closest approach to Earth, and with it, the scientific community will be watching closely. The world's leading astronomers, equipped with the best telescopes and cutting-edge technology, are prepared to unveil the truth behind this strange object. Every observatory, from the Las Vegas Galileo project to the Virtual Telescope project in Italy, is tracking 3i Atlas. The data we gather now will be crucial in determining if this object is truly a comet, an interstellar asteroid, or perhaps something far more mysterious, an alien artifact. Already we've learned that 3i Atlas is no ordinary object. Its jets, its colour, its movement. All of these factors point to something that doesn't fit the standard models of comets or asteroids. But as we approach this pivotal moment, we're faced with even more questions. Will the high-resolution images from telescopes confirm the suspicion that 3i Atlas is something far beyond our expectations? Will we discover that it's a probe, an ancient artificial object sent to study our solar system? Or will it be something even more unexpected, a fragment of a shattered structure, left behind by an alien civilization? Some believe that 3i Atlas could hold the key to understanding the physics of interstellar travel, or even the potential for contact with extraterrestrial intelligence. After all, if this object is truly artificial, then it might not just be a relic of a distant civilization. It could be a message. If this object is a probe, it represents an extraordinary milestone in human history. We could be looking at evidence of extraterrestrial technology, a piece of a puzzle we've been trying to solve for decades. The implications are vast. We need to keep an open mind because what we find in the coming weeks could redefine everything we know about the universe. But as we move closer to December 19th, the speculation surrounding 3I Atlas only grows. Some scientists are calling for caution, urging us to stick to the facts and avoid jumping to conclusions. They suggest that 3I Atlas could be a natural object, albeit one that behaves in a way we've never seen before. We've spent centuries looking at the night sky trying to understand the mysteries of the universe. But the moment something doesn't fit our models, we can't just dismiss it. We have to be ready to ask new questions. Could this be the breakthrough we've been waiting for? The scientific community is divided, but that's what makes this moment so exciting. 3I Atlas could be the object that challenges everything we know about comets, asteroids, and interstellar objects. The next few days will reveal whether we're on the cusp of something extraordinary or simply dealing with an anomaly that can be explained through traditional science. December 19th will bring answers, or at least new clues. As 3I Atlas nears Earth, its behaviour will be monitored closely. Will it continue to emit strange jets? Will it fragment into smaller pieces? Will it offer up more data that could help us solve the mystery? The data that will come in over the next few weeks could answer these questions, but it's possible that the mystery of 3I Atlas will continue long after December 19th. Even after we gather all the information, we might still be left wondering about its true origins and purpose. The discovery of 3I Atlas is more than just a scientific breakthrough. It's a reminder of the vastness and mystery of the universe. Every new object, every unexplained phenomenon, opens up new possibilities. Could this object be a sign of something bigger? A piece of a puzzle that will one day change everything we know about life beyond Earth? Perhaps 3I Atlas is a reminder that the universe is still full of secrets, waiting to be uncovered. Whether it's a natural phenomenon or something more, this object has captured the imagination of scientists and the public alike. And as we continue to search the stars, we must ask, what else is out there, waiting to be discovered? We've reached the end of this chapter in the mystery of 3I Atlas, but is it truly the end? As we await the close approach, the answers to these questions are just within our grasp. We'll be monitoring every piece of data as it comes in, analysing each new revelation carefully, and we'll be with you every step of the way as this mystery unfolds. So, the question remains, what is 3I Atlas? A comet? An asteroid? A probe from another world? The answers are coming, but for now, the mystery endures. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because we'll be bringing you the latest updates as soon as new data comes in. What do you think 3I Atlas could be? Will we discover extraterrestrial technology? Or is this just an extraordinary comet? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and share this video. The mystery is just beginning.